भगवान श्री योगीराम सूरत कुमार की जय। सर्वं योगीराम सूरत कुमारार्पणमस्तु। Let us offer our grateful pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagavan with the downpour of Nama lotuses. We all know it is no small grace that he granted this session once again, filling us with the energy of his Nama. Let us now go through the teaching once again. Yesterday I said, Bhagavan asked one of the devotees, Agaram Jayaraman, Jayrama, what is understanding somebody? And then Jayaraman, of course, kept quiet, not knowing what to say, knowing very well that Bhagavan would answer it himself and that would be perfect. And of course, Bhagavan did. He said, Jayrama, understanding somebody is loving somebody. It's only when you truly love somebody, you understand. If you don't love a person truly, you misunderstand sometimes. So where there is no true love, there is misunderstanding as well. So Bhagavan says, if you truly love somebody, you understand them. When you bite your tongue with your teeth, sometimes it happens to everybody. We all know. And what do? Do you abuse yourself for that? Whereas if somebody should drop something on you, hurting you, and it could have been done in all innocence, now you know how you pounce on them. So the difference is, in the former case, you know that you have done it, and it's because it is your teeth and your tongue, it's okay. You forgive easily because you understand. When it is someone else, it is someone else, and therefore you cannot forgive. And then you begin to imagine motives behind it. And mostly it's always bad motive. And what's more, you begin to react to your own imagination more than to the truth. So this is what we saw yesterday. So know that if you truly love somebody, they become yours, like your tongue and your teeth. Because of your love for them, they become yours. And then you love them with their defects. You don't misunderstand and create a rift which would sometimes become a chasm. So let us understand and pray to Bhagavan for true love for people. This true love will make us more and more sattvic, we become less and less suspicious, and we don't attempt to find a bad motive behind even ordinary things. We don't have patience even to stop to find out what it's all about. We simply assume things and we react to our own assumption. Now, to demonstrate this, Bhagavan enacted a small drama, a small leela. What did he do? I have already narrated this once before. One day, when Bhagavan was talking to Agarab Jayaraman, suddenly he found in the corner of the place a something black in color, black and long, and it was not straight either. There were one or two curves. The way it looked, Bhagavan thought it was a snake. So suddenly he stopped talking and said, Jayarama, you see that there? Yes, Swami. Don't go near. That's a snake, Jayarama. Be careful. But all the same, Jayaraman tried to go near to find out, because he didn't think it was a snake. In any case, he wanted to find out. And Bhagavan, as though frightened, said, Jayarama, what are you doing? Be careful. Don't go near. It's a snake. And then when Jayaraman went near, he found out it was a long piece of cobweb that had fallen down from the roof. And he laughed and said, Swami, this is only a cobweb, not a snake. Oh, Jayarama, it's a cobweb, Jayarama. Oh, this beggar mistook it. He thought it was a snake. Not only was he afraid himself, he was afraid for you also. You see how he warned you not to go too near? And then he laughed too. And then he said, Jayarama, do you see, Jayarama? When this beggar thought it was a snake, he was all reactions. He was afraid of the snake. He was afraid for you also, and how heavily he was warning you. And the minute you found out it was only a piece of cobweb, you laughed, and now this beggar is also laughing. This beggar is free from fear and reaction. You see, Jayarama, we must have the right vision in life. We are short of true vision. So we get distorted vision, and in our distorted vision, things look very distorted, and we do not know that it is our own distortion that reflects in things. We are afraid to face our own distortion, and we shift it to the things that we see. You see, Jayarama? And that's when Jayaraman understood that he was enacting a drama to make a point, to drive home a home truth. What a perfect leela to make this point, because we all do this mistake so often in life, that we have very limited understanding, limited experience of things, and if our mind is not so pure, the first thing that it develops is suspicion. And thereafter, every thought is colored by the suspicion. We become prejudiced, and then we begin to judge things and people on this, on the basis of this prejudice, not knowing it is prejudice. That is why Bhagavan said, the higher the interpretation that you put upon any happening, know that the closer you are to God. Or the reverse is, the closer we are to God, the higher will be our interpretation upon any happening. So everything that we see is only a reflection of our own mind. Even if the person has really committed a mistake, and if you could still see, if you could still give only a higher interpretation to that, you can be very, very sure that you are nearer the truth of God. All the great masters look upon the world, look upon the entire humanity in their true vision of God. And to them, everyone is as pure as God. They see everything and everyone as Brahman. And there is only compassion for every being. They laugh off the mistakes of others. So this is what we have to learn from these great masters, that our vision is very short and that we have to develop with practice the true vision of things. And what is this true vision? Love, peace, and joy. That is the true nature of things and people. Unless you develop in your heart this love, this peace, and this joy, everything would look distorted, and we cannot accept anything else as truth. I see many people coming to me and they suffer. And what is more, they try to tell me, no, you don't understand. This is the truth. This is how it is. And then I said, yes, you chant the name, and the name would do the needful. And the name would do the needful. So, let us understand not to mistake people so easily, so quickly, not to judge, not to sit in judgment on people according to our limited vision. No matter what, no matter how things are, let us go above it all and see only the best in them. This is a sadhana. This will be very difficult because our nature is generally not up to this. All the same, whatever comes so naturally to the great masters, we have to try hard and practice and then make it ours. Now let's submit our today's prayer.